Hey mama, or even if you're not a mama, what's up girl? Welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, I'm going to be walking you through one of my lower body workouts. So let's get these legs toned up and ready to carry this baby. So the first exercise is going to be a superset. So that means we're going to do both of these exercises back to back. So the first exercise is a dumbbell hip thrust. We're doing 15 reps of the dumbbell hip thrust. So when you're placing the dumbbell, make sure the dumbbell is on your upper thigh. So it's not on my hips or my pelvis or my stomach. It's actually on my upper thigh, and I'm using my hands to support it so it stays there. You'll also find that it's probably easier if you don't go all the way down. So that's fine if you don't go all the way down to the ground. When my stomach wasn't this big, I was able to go all the way down and actually even use a barbell. But for this exercise, this is how I'm modifying it for the pregnancy. Depending on where you are, you can also do the hip thrust with no weight at all. So just using your body weight is just as effective. The next exercise is a barbell good morning deadlift. So it should be the same position that you use for squats. So on the muscle, just make sure it's not on your neck where your neck bone is, because that would be really uncomfortable. So then you're going to hinge at the hips, leaning forward and pushing your butt back. So you don't want your legs to be locked out during this. So you want a slight bend in your knees and bend down to as far as feels comfortable. You should feel a pretty good stretch. Sometimes you can get to parallel, sometimes you can't, and that's okay. Your range of motion is going to be different for each person. But when you bring yourself back up, you want to squeeze your glutes and your hamstring muscles to bring yourself back up. So you're not using a lot of upper body. This is a lower body exercise. So you should be using your hamstrings, your glutes, even your lower back. This works your posterior chain, which is all those muscles on your backside. You're gonna do 15 reps of the barbell good morning. The next exercise is a single leg press. So you'll use the leg press machine for this, but you'll only do one leg at a time. So you want to bring your seat close enough to where you have about a 90-degree angle in your leg from your knee bend. And you could even get closer if that's comfortable for you as well. The closer you get, the more of your glute you're going to work. I like to extend the opposite leg, the leg that's not working, just out in front of me so that I don't use it at all. And then you're simply just going to do a single leg press. So make sure that you have even footing in that base of your foot and just simply push up. Don't lock your knee all the way out and then come right back down. So up and down. And you're going to do 3 sets of 15 reps on the single leg press. The next exercise is a dumbbell sumo deadlift. For this exercise, you can use 1 dumbbell or 2. So for the dumbbell sumo deadlift, you're going to want to have a wider stance. So a little bit wider than your normal squat stance. And then your toes should be pointed slightly outwards. Then you're going to hinge at the hips and bend your knees to lower down while keeping your chest lifted. Then you're going to squeeze your glutes and thrust those hips forward as you stand straight back up. So I actually usually like to go heavier on these and do fewer reps, but making the modification for the pregnancy, I'm using a lighter weight, and it's still pretty heavy, but it's a lighter weight than normally, and I'm doing 3 sets of 15. The next exercise is a cable pull through. So again, this works your backside, so your glutes and hamstrings. And if you don't have a cable machine, you can use a band as well and attach that to something. But then you'll just bend down, hinge at your hips again. Again, this is a hinge at the hips. And then use your glutes and your hamstrings to pull you back up and thrust those hips forward. So you should be squeezing everything when you're down and using that to bring you back up. With this exercise, it should be a lot easier to bend down to parallel, just like in the Good Morning Deadlift. But even easier since the weight is coming from below instead of it being up above near your neck and shoulders. We're gonna do 15 reps of this exercise and 3 sets. Now those glutes and hamstrings should feel all pumped up and you should start feeling stronger. So I recommend repeating this workout once a week at least, and you can even do it up to 3 times a week. Be sure to check out some of my other videos and some of the other workouts to make sure that you're staying fit and strong through your pregnancy and still getting toned, because it is possible. Leave a comment below and let me know what kind of workout you would like to see next, or if you have any other questions or any other video requests. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.